Yes, we've heard the rumor that stainless steel cooking is tricky. Something burnt, stuck to the bottom, hard to turn over. There's no need to be worried and give up easily. The truth is, stainless steel pans can cook like a dream, smoothly without sticking. You just need to learn one key skill: heat control. At the heart of that is preheating. Not just heating, not just guessing randomly, but heating with a plan. Let's break down why this is important when you cook, how to do it, and how to finally make steel as smooth as non-stick without health worries. Part 1. Why food sticks in stainless pan. Food sticks for one simple reason: the metal isn't ready. Stainless steel has microscopic pores. When it's cold, these pores are open and uneven. When you add food, especially protein like eggs or meat, it sinks in and grabs onto the pores. However, when you preheat the pan properly, the metal expands nicely. The surface flattens microscopically. The pores tighten up. You create a temporary non-stick effect without the need for any artificial coating at all. Part 2. How to preheat 2 ways. First, a recommended method from a top 316 stainless brand. For eggs and more delicate proteins which stick notoriously, I use a great proven technique from a premium Multiply 316 stainless steel brand as follows. After adding oil to my pan, I preheat it for around 1.5 minutes on a low to medium heat. Once the oil starts shimmering and swarming, take it off the heat and leave the pan for a minute or so. Put the pan back on the heat, and once you see that shimmering and swarming again, you are good to go and start cooking. 2 is the Leidenfrost Effect. Place your pan on the burner, no oil yet. Turn the heat to low or medium low. Wait 1 to 2 minutes. There's no need to rush. Flick a few drops of water onto the pan. If the water just bubbles and sits or sizzles away, it's not ready. If it rolls on the surface like a tiny marble, that's it. Leidenfrost Effect, which makes stainless steel non-stick. Now turn the heat down slightly, add oil, swirl, and start cooking. In my personal experience, for steak and robust proteins, the classic Leidenfrost Effect is very good. Heat the pan dry until water beads skate, then add oil. It really gets you fantastic browning and crust. Part 3. Common mistakes to avoid. Mistake 1. Turning the heat too high, too fast. Cranking the heat to maximum right away can warp the pan, burn oil, and shock ingredients. Stainless steel needs gradual heat to perform at its best. Mistake 2. Using only time and not your eyes as a guide. The timings are very useful, but you do need to see what's going on in the pan, be it the bead of water or the shimmering and swarming of nicely preheated oil. Kitchens and cooktops are different, so use techniques and your eyes together. Mistake 3. Giving up. Don't give up when stuff sticks. You'll really thank yourself for getting your own groove when it comes to preheating. Your food will taste so much better and tastier. Try stuff out when you have a bit of a time window and feel more relaxed. Once you get the hang of it, you have skills. Part 4. Extra tips. The preheating method from the premium 316 stainless steel brand and the Leidenfrost Effect are both excellent, scientific, solid methods. Nevertheless, there are some useful extra tips I'd like to share with you. Firstly, I tend to use oil and butter in combination often. That gives a richer flavor, and for me, with my eyes, I can pick up the shimmer effect on the oil more easily. Try it out. Secondly, I personally tend to have the pan on the heat for slightly longer than 1.5 minutes to begin with. I usually go for about 2.5 minutes. This is just something I've tried to put my mind at ease that the pan has been heated enough. But really, it probably isn't necessarily, especially with top-end pans and if you watch the oil carefully. It's just my personal little habit. Thirdly, and I think this is a very useful tip, is to always cook proteins from room temperature, not straight from your refrigerator. Remember, micro-cooling of a pan surface makes the pores grab stuff and make it stick. Fourthly, make sure that meat and fish are as dry as possible. Potatoes for pan-fried French fries too. If they have residual moisture, moisture. The steam from the moisture cools the pan, making sticking a problem. Stainless steel rewards precision. Once you learn its rhythm, it never lets you down. Preheat your pan like you mean it. Trust your oil, trust your pan, and find the rhythm that suits your kitchen.